Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Wow, what a beautiful house. Great location, too, by the way. Let's go up on top. Let's see what's on the top of these two fireplaces. So if we were able to lift the lid, what we'd certainly see is two distinct flues in there. Now, when this house was built, dampers hadn't been invented. They weren't using flue liner like they do today, modern clay flue liner sections. And so, but we would probably see a divided chimney, one for the duplex on one side, that fireplace, and one on the other side. So there would be two distinct flues there, whether they're lined or not with the clay liners, the traditional, as we see in today's modern fireplaces or not. It's a good question. One thing we do know, though, is neither fireplace is able to vent to the outdoors. For two reasons. That's one of them. And, of course, the other reason, let's stroll up here a little bit. They're both sealed off just up at where the damper would be if these fireplaces had dampers. Both of them are sealed off with sheet metal here. So any of the fumes coming off these what appear to be vented gas logs, we can't make a definitive statement about the logs without the three plates of nomenclature. There's three plates that are required to be chained to the logs and in plain sight that describe the log style, whether they're vented or vent free. Also gives the plumber who installs them or the installer additional information about gas pressures and required distances from the wood mantle, the wood parts of the out in the front of the fireplace. So, but they're missing, so we don't know what those are exactly. Up in the attic, we took a look where the chimney goes up through the roof, and we noticed that we like to see 2 inches of clearance here on a working fireplace, but the fact that this fireplace is not producing any heat, then the clearance is really a non-issue here. Plus, at the time the house was built, this was probably A-OK, right? So we're dealing with a little grandfather clause there. So anyway, my suggestion here is to switch both sets of logs out for vent-free gas logs if you're going to use them, the fireplaces. And it appears like the plumbing is correct, but Gary Crabtree, who is your superior plumber inspector, will note that one way or the other. Vent-free gas logs produce no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide, complete combustion, able to vent right into the room and operate without the chimney. So that would be a good choice if that's what you choose to do. Folks have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can text me on that number if it's more convenient for you, or you can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.